Hi, so now we're going to look at error exfiltration. Okay, we'll start with a single quote, and we've got the unterminated string literal error, which strongly implies injection. Okay, so let's try and inject but avoid an error. So we'll do the single quote and then the comment. Okay, so there's no error. What's slightly surprising is there's now no messages displayed. But okay, let's press on. So if we do single quote and then we do union select token from flag. Okay, so there's no error, but there's also no flag returned. So we need to look into what's going on. And I think the first thing I'll do is I'll deliberately introduce an error. So let's say token X. So that's a column that we would expect not to exist. Okay, and that has caused precisely that error. Column token X does not exist. Okay, so what is going on here? We are injecting into a query, but the data that's returned from that query is not rendered on the web page. So we're going to have to change our approach a bit. What we can do is we can use the error message to exfiltrate data. And the way that I'm going to try and do this is I'm going to try and cast the token, which is a varchar. I'm going to cast it as an integer. And because we're expecting it not to be a valid integer, we'd expect that to throw an error. Okay, so let's search. Okay, we've got an error, but actually this isn't quite the error we wanted. The error is because we've done a union with mismatch types. So we'll need to change the query a bit. So let's just cut out that cast. So let's do union select foo. Okay, there's no error. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll do where, paste in the cast, and we'll need, so that will give us an integer, and we'll need to do something like say equals. Okay, and there we go. So the cast has caused an error. We've got invalid input for the integer, and it's told us the invalid input, which is really handy because of the flag. So let's grab that. And there we go. We've solved the lab. So this is a good illustration of just how dangerous detailed error messages are. And while the primary defense always is to prevent injection, turning off errors will make exploitation that much harder.